my goodness. Well. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, depending on where you are in this beautiful world. Hey, look, why does this keep coming up? Eggs or egg whites? What should you eat? Alright, guys, so here's your health knowledge in 6 minutes or less. Studies. Here's the thing, studies can be amazing, but then also really not so good. Alright? Why? One, you don't know who the institution who gave the study. How long was the study usually for? Sometimes they tell you, sometimes they lie. And if the group was controlled or not. Meaning, were people on a strict diet, whether it's a food study? Did they manage to see their pre-existing conditions? Did they follow them for a long period of time? So these studies can be very dangerous, especially when they're blasted out on the internet and someone who's vulnerable reading it like, oh, girl, I saw this study. Or your mom or someone, whoever who reads a lot, takes this information in and believes it. Like Dr. Ken Berry says, the echo lie. Let's get right into it, guys. Egg yolks or whole eggs? Now, let's first look at studies. There was a study done by JAMA. You can look this up. You can totally Google this, okay? They did a study where people ate whole eggs. Obviously, their study came out very horrible. It wasn't good at all. They said eating a whole egg spikes your cholesterol. Clearly, right? But then, let me pause there. They came back 17 years later and re-interviewed those people. And a lot of them wasn't good. They didn't take into account their lifestyle. They didn't take into account how their normal dietary plans were. And they didn't take into account maybe if they improved on their meal plans over the 17 years. They didn't take into account any of these things. Okay, so these studies, complete BS. Here's the facts. Pure facts. Your body makes 75% of its own cholesterol. You only consume about 25% of cholesterol, such as eating a whole entire egg. Let's check out some of the benefits of eating a whole egg versus an egg white. Before we move on, please keep in mind that the 75% of cholesterol that your own body makes, you need for your hormone production, your cells, your brain, everything inside your body needs cholesterol. Everything works together in a beautiful harmony. So keep that in mind. Let's start with egg whites. Now, I know from the world that I'm in, I'm definitely a fitness instructor, so I do see a lot of bodybuilders, especially during competition time, they do cut out their whole eggs and only eat the egg whites because they're in competition mode. That's a completely different lifestyle if you're just trying to get healthy. Don't try to do that if you're not trying to do a competition. Plus, a lot of people who do competitions aren't that healthy. A lot of them have a lot of health complications. Trust me. Side note. Anyways, back on track. When it comes to the delicious part of the egg yolk, we're talking about vitamins A, D, E, maybe speaking of truth, just kidding. But K2, okay, we're talking about some folates in there. We got vitamins B12 in there for injury. And the biggest one of them all, capital I, lowercase g, capital Y, are antibodies. Immunoglobulins. Say that 5 times fast, dear Lord. Antibodies that help with the immune system, especially in the gut. I'm actually going to link an article down below that explains what those are, but some amazing science is being done behind it. If you're kind of a geeky person like I am, those things will interest you. If not, just know that the egg yolk has amazing things and don't skip out on it.